guys, this is your tita in China and today we're back with a new skincare video. Today we're going to have product recommendations for all of the skincare ingredients that I've been talking about for the past couple of months. So we're going to have skincare product recommendations for retinols or retinoids, peptides, ceramides, as well as collagen. So I decided to lump them all together instead of putting them at the end of the video so that the videos won't get so long and that you will also have the time to digest all the information in the video and, do your own skincare shopping or skincare window shopping before I actually give you my own recommendations for them. I also felt like it would be nice to give you some time to actually look at the products that you already have and see if you even need any more products. At the end of the day, I am someone who prefers to lessen the number of steps that I have in my skincare routine but actually use good quality products and products that I know work very well with my skin and products that deliver good results instead of using different steps or having so many products in my skincare routine hoping that at least one of them is going to actually deal with the concern that I have with my skin. But anyway, before I move on to the product recommendations that I have, my name is Emmeline and I am your tita in China. I upload skincare related videos as well as China related videos. So if that's interesting to you, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you will know the next time I will upload a new video. Also, please follow me on Instagram, your tita in China. I do a lot of product reviews there as well. Usually products that I already have tried in the past and those that I know are already proven brands and proven products. And also I have a lot of Q&As there. So if you have any questions about skincare, you can actually hit me up there and I will most likely be able to answer to you there faster than here in YouTube. So without further ado, here are my product recommendations. The first one I want to talk about is the Neoretin Discrom Control Serum Booster Fluid. This is a retinoid product with gram-active retinoid or hydroxypinacolone retinoate, but it also does have a lot of other deep pigmenting ingredients that are safe for the skin like niacinamide as well as kojic acid. So I find that this is very effective, especially for post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and it's a very lightweight product. So if you're oily skin, for example, you will really appreciate this product because it might seem shiny when you put it on, but to the touch, it's actually quite dry and it sinks in really quickly. This one has the Retin Sphere technology wherein the retinoid is actually encapsulated so that it delivers a gentler effect. So not only is it using a gentler retinoid, which is gram-active retinoid, but it also is using a technology wherein the retinoid is delivered to the skin in a more gentle manner. This also has salicylic acid, by the way, so it already exfoliates your pores. This product is really like a one-stop shop for most of the problems that usually bother us in our skin. So even if this is a fantastic retinoid to begin with, it's a fantastic product. The texture is beautiful. The effectivity of the product is also flawless. I know that the accessibility is going to make it a little bit more difficult to get, but if you are willing to invest in your skin, if you're willing to invest in a retinoid product and you can find this easily, then go ahead. Definitely something that I would strongly recommend. The next product is something I already talked about a little bit, and it is the Drunk Elephant A-Passioni Retinol. It's a 1% retinol product. So this product is quite strong, guys. It is also full of a lot of botanical ingredients. I think it also has turmeric. It has different B vitamins, different extracts like kale, for example, for added antioxidants. But it does also have peptides and niacinamide for like added skincare benefit. But I did notice that on my skin, and I tend to have sensitive skin, the product was a little bit too strong, so I had to go really slow with this product. I started only with once a week for a month, I think, or for 6 weeks, and then I turned it up to 2 times a week and 3 times a week. The only thing about this product though, aside from the heightened irritation on my skin, is that it actually has like a yellow tinge to it, and it tends to stain either your clothes, your sheets, or your pillow pillowcases, and I'm not a big fan of that. I did not repurchase this product, even if it is a good one, because I don't like the stain that it leaves on my sheets, but also because it's quite a pricey product, and for the kind of price that you're going to pay for something or for anything, you would assume that it's something that you really, really love. And unfortunately, while I can recommend this product, it's not something that I personally really like enough to repurchase. The next one is the Paulas Choice 1% Retinol. This is from their clinical line, and this is by far my most favorite retinol product. It's a 1% retinol, but it also has peptides as well as oat extracts, so it's very, very soothing to the skin. Aside from the peptides and the oat extract, which is very soothing and plumping to the skin, it also has vitamin C, which helps with pigmentation and collagen production, so it really works hand in hand with the retinol when it comes to the production of collagen. I got absolutely zero irritation from this, but I have to say that I did buffer this with a moisturizer, so I'm not yet at the point where I can confidently just use this alone on my skin. I always have to buffer it. And this one here that I pumped out on my hand is the amount of retinol that I actually use. Currently, I'm using this product 3 times a week and I'm not getting any irritation. Perhaps I will be able to use it 4 times a week in the coming weeks. So those 3 are the retinol products that I highly recommend. I know that all of them are quite pricey, but then again, retinol is something that you want to really invest on. Number 1, because it's a very scientifically proven product, a very scientifically proven skincare ingredient, but also because you want products to be soothing and non-irritating to your skin, and you don't want any formulations that have harsh ingredients in them. And also, another thing, if you do have a retinol in your skincare routine, most likely you don't really need anything else. So the savings that you get from not buying any other skincare products and just focusing on the retinol actually will offset the price of buying a good retinol product. So let's move on to ceramides. This one specifically is for those who always ask me about eye creams. Now, I'm not a big fan of eye creams. I use my regular moisturizer for my under eyes as well, but I am not very prone to milia. So if you're someone who needs to use a specific eye cream because you're prone to milia, this one I really, really recommend, because this is a ceramide enriched eye cream, and it also has collagen in it. And as we know from our collagen video, collagen actually really helps with hydration, and it's a very effective humectant. So putting this product in your under eyes would actually really help with the crepey skin. It doesn't really depuff your skin the same way as, say, a caffeine eye cream does, but this really, if you have dry, wrinkly, crepey, and very papery under eyes, this is something that's really going to rejuvenate your under eyes. I really like using this, but I feel like it's not something that I'm going to repurchase again, simply because eye creams are not essential in my skincare routine. And while I enjoyed using this, I feel like putting money down for this when I can buy a proper ceramide cream that I can also use in my under eyes would be actually a better value for my money. But if you're someone who really enjoys using eye creams and you feel like there's value in eye creams, then this is something that I would highly recommend to you. The next ones are the super favorites when it comes to ceramide products, and this is Cerave. This is the Cerave Moisturizing Lotion and Moisturizing Cream. As you can see here, the texture, the lotion is very, very light and very watery, and the cream is much balmier and more occlusive, but both of them do have the same ratio of ceramides, lipids, and cholesterol, which are the essential lipids that you need to keep your skin hydrated and to prevent transepidermal water loss. There's not much that I can really say about this except for the fact that it's very reliable, it's cheap, it's relatively cheap, and it's unscented, clinically proven, they're dermatologist tested, and this is really sort of the gold standard for all ceramide products. Next one is my favorite, and it is the Aveeno Eczema Therapy, and this one has ceramides and colloidal oat. I have shown this on my Instagram before, I have reviewed it on Instagram before, and I have also, I think, talked about this in my previous videos if I'm not mistaken. But this one is approved by the Eczema Association, and it is very, very occlusive. It's very hydrating, very moisturizing, and it's very nourishing. And it helps with the itching and the irritation that comes with using actives or with having skin conditions like eczema. I have been using this for years and years and years, and this is really one of my favorite moisturizers, and I always have this in my skincare routine. I also use this for the rest of my body because it's a big tube, so I don't have to just use it on my face. So it's a good all-around moisturizer, and it is also fragrance-free and essential oil-free and all that jazz. There are a lot of people who don't do well with Cerave, but I have not heard of anyone who actually has issues with the Aveeno eczema therapy. So I would say that if your skin is on the sensitive side, or if you don't like Cerave, it didn't work for you, I would highly suggest you to try the Aveeno eczema therapy because it's really, really effective, and I don't think I have ever seen a review that is negative about this product. And for me, this is my holy grail moisturizer. If I can only have one moisturizer for the rest of my life, it would probably be the Aveeno eczema therapy. So, another day, another robe, and this is the Ceramide treatment from the Inkey list. The Inkey list is actually a very new brand, but it's backed up with solid science, and all of their products are fragrance-free, essential oil-free, and drying alcohol-free, so it's very, very safe and very, very effective as well. This one is a Ceramide night cream. It is a very occlusive moisturizer. It's one of those moisturizers that I say will never leave you, so to speak, because it really sticks to your skin and really keeps the moisture in. But I have to say that the texture is a little bit sticky, and if you are the type who finds the texture too sticky, then I suggest that you lessen the amount that you use, or you use less products before putting this on. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and it is good for sensitive skin because it is fragrance-free, essential oil-free, and it is also free of drying alcohols. It has ceramides. The texture is in between a serum and a heavy cream moisturizer, and for me, during the summer or when it's not super cold and my skin isn't super dry, I actually like using this. I do recommend this product, and I think it's a really good product, but this is not like a holy grail level for me. I did not actually repurchase this product because even if it is good, it doesn't seem to be better than the moisturizers that I already have. But if this is easily accessible to you and you feel like the price point is fair, then yes, it's a good product. This one from CosRx is the Balancium Comfort Ceramide Cream, and it has ceramides obviously, but the only thing that I would say about this is it does have essential oils, so it is a fragrance product. If you are someone who cannot tolerate, or you just simply veer away from fragrance products, then this might not be for you. But having said that, if you don't have any problems with essential oils and fragrance and you're okay with using them, this is actually a product that is really accessible because it's sold by CosRx in Beauty Bar. So you can just, it's much more accessible to get than the other ceramide products that I have recommended. This one is the Innisfree Derma Formula Skin Barrier Cream. It also has ceramides. I actually really like using this because the initial texture when you spread it around your face or your body is very like watery, but when it dries down, it's actually quite occlusive. It is a little bit pricey, but again, it really depends on how much money you want to invest on your skincare routine. All I'm saying is this is a good product, it's an accessible product, and if you find that the price point works for you, then definitely buy this. A cheaper option to the Innisfree is this one from CosRx. This is the Honey Ceramide Full Moisture Cream. The only thing is it's a little bit more allergenic because there are some people who are allergic to honey or allergic to like sugar products in their skincare. Having said that, the texture is very similar. The finish is very similar, so they're more like a dewy finish. And it also is very soothing. It's just as soothing as the Innisfree and just as accessible, but I think it's half the price. Another one that I really like using, but without any good reason, it's actually one of the very few fragrance products that I am using on a daily basis, is this one from Dr. Jart, the Ceramidin Cream. This one has like a rose scent to it, so definitely if you're avoiding fragrance or if you actually have a fragrance allergy, avoid this product because it is very fragranced. But having said that, if you don't have a problem with fragrance, you're going to find that this is a very, very cosmetically elegant product. It glides on your skin really, really well. It's not shiny, it's not sticky, and it's just a very, very beautiful product to touch. And it's very occlusive as well. It's very moisturizing. And it is quite pricey as well, as you can see here, and only available at Sephora if you're buying it from the Philippines. So while I have repurchased this a couple of times, it's not a priority in my skincare routine, in my skincare budget. And of course, if I have an eczema flare-up, I don't use it on those days. Peptides are not a really big must-have in your skincare routine, at least in my opinion. I don't have a lot of peptide products in my skincare routine. I also have not tried a lot of peptide products for a long time. So the ones that I can really just recommend are the Buffet Serum from The Ordinary. This is one that is in hyaluronic acid, and it is also much lighter than the hyaluronic acid serum. And this is a very cost-effective product if you want to try peptides. I have noticed that when I use this, it is super duper plumping on my skin, and it's a very good humectant. Like I said in the peptides video, I'm not sure if this is a better humectant than just using a hyaluronic acid, but definitely the texture is much more pleasant than just using a hyaluronic acid serum. The peptide product that I do like is actually a peptide ceramide product in one, and it is the Klairs Midnight Blue line. This is the Midnight Blue Calming Cream. It has ceramides, peptides, and it has a very, very beautiful texture. It sinks in relatively quickly but still leaves an occlusive barrier on top of your skin. This is the Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drop, and it also has peptides and ceramides, and EGF, which I mentioned in the peptides video, is one of those proteins that are present in our skin and actually promises anti-aging benefits, but is mostly really just humectants. So this really is like an anti-aging serum. I really like this texture actually. It's very watery and it sinks in super duper quickly. It dries down matte. It's as if you're just splashing water over your face, so it's very easy to layer with other products. But what makes this line really special is the presence of guaiazoline. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but it is what gives it a blue pigment. But this compound is actually the active ingredient in chamomile and what makes chamomile really soothing and really calming. And this is also the reason why the product has a really pretty blue color, because guaiazoline is also like a blue colored compound. So it's very good at soothing irritated red skin. It also speeds up wound healing. The Midnight Blue line also has Centella asiatica, so on top of the guaiazoline, it also has Centella asiatica, and both really work very well in restoring the condition of your skin and also protecting it from irritation and redness. Not just to protect it, but also to soothe and heal redness and irritation. One thing that I have to say though about the Midnight Blue Calming Cream is that it can be a little bit difficult to layer with other occlusive products. So I would suggest using this on its own as your moisturizer, as your night moisturizer. I mean, it layers well with serums and watery products, but when it comes to oils and other moisturizers, it tends to pill and ball up a little bit. So I would suggest that you use this on its own as your final moisturizer to lock everything in. So these are the recommendations that I have for retinoids, ceramides, peptides. But how about collagen? I have said in my video that oral collagen supplements really are the way to go, but I personally don't actually use collagen. I don't take collagen. But if there is one that I would recommend, it would be this one, because it is a collagen hydrolysate, which is the one that has a lot of studies backing it up, and it's also the one that is readily available here in the Philippines. But since I haven't tried it myself, I can't really give you a more convincing reason why you should try it. But if you are going to ask me for a recommendation for a collagen product, it would be this one. As a final end note, I bought all of these products with my own money. I have tested all of these products for many months before I actually recommend them to you. I have no connection with any brands, any online sellers. No one is sponsoring this video. No one has gifted me any of these products, and I really have just bought this from my own money, and I am making this review based on my experience and based on the ingredients list of the products. That's our video for today, guys. I hope that you found this informative and I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and share this to your friends who are also skincare buffs. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram. I usually have Q&As and more interactive content there. So I'm pretty sure that if you are a skincare nerd, you're going to enjoy a lot of the Instagram posts, and I will be able to answer a lot of your questions in Instagram more than here on YouTube. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye! 下次见!